Okay, so the importance of grounding. That's what we're talking about today, as you can see by the title. So let me ground this table. The importance of grounding. I was channeling somebody here being way too impatient and rushing to continue and move forward on their journey without getting that divine guidance, without getting that divine green light. And I was channeling, ultimately, this person's going to run into a bunch of blockages that is going to possibly bring forth pain, trauma, delays, and et cetera, all because they did not want to wait on divine timing. The divine is trying to clear somebody's path for them prior to them moving forward on the journey. And whoever I'm talking to, you collective, you're being way too impatient. You're being way too impatient, and you're going to run the risk of running into everything that the divine is trying to protect you from because you're so impatient. So like, it's important to ground yourself in this moment and focus on something that is in the present moment, not outside of yourself, because again, there's a bunch of stuff that the divine wants to protect you from. There's a bunch of obstacles that only the Most High can move or check. There's a bunch of dark entities and energies that the divine can cast out and cast away. You can do it too. We have the power. The Most High gave us, power, made us in, the Most High's image, but there's still only so much we can do, right? So be careful with that. Be careful with that. And then I was also getting, be careful not to idolize your dreams or even people too much, because that can create a lot of space for strangers and whatever entities or deities that come in and try to dominate over you. And let me explain. So idolizing, right? It's different from supporting. When you support something or when you support a person, you're actively engaging in them. You're at concerts, you're, tapping in, you're watching an interview, whatever the case is. Let's say your goals and your dreams. Same thing. When you support yourself and trying to reach these goals and dreams, you're actively engaging and taking steps to bring whatever goal into fruition or to meet whatever celebrity. Because I was really channeling this for like those who are idolizing celebrities too much. But I want to generalize it and tie it into like even our goals, our personal goals and dreams. Because sometimes we can idolize those as well. But whatever the case, when you idolize it, it's not grounded. It's non-existent. You idolize it, you stay in your head with it. You're in your head space, it becomes a fantasy, it becomes a dream, and it doesn't come down into the physical. Which means you still have that space for somebody to, or for an energy, because there's multiple different species and shit here. If y'all don't know that by now, then I don't know. Hopefully y'all will catch up to speed. But when you have that space there, you can be dominated from some outside force. Whereas when you don't idolize it and you don't keep it in that headspace and there's more to it, and you see it here first, and then you start to speak it, and then you start to believe it and feel it, and then you start to take action for it, that's it coming down. That's it coming down the vibrational ladder, aka the chakras, and that's you being in alignment, and that's you then becoming a supporter instead of a fan or something like that. And when you're a supporter, you're actively engaging in it, it's less room, it's less chance for one of these energies to come in and take over and dominate you and possess you and do whatever. It's less room for you to become a vessel for these entities. I hope that makes sense. So some of you guys really gotta come out of idolizing whatever it is, because that keeps it stuck here and it doesn't come down. And then your head is stuck in the clouds, and then again, you're not as focused, you're not as tuned in and aware of what's going on in your physical surroundings, so then you're more accessible to becoming a vessel, which is a vehicle for these demons and whatever the fuck else. So be careful with idolizing. This goes for celebrities, this goes for idolizing your dreams, this goes for whatever. Be careful with that and try not to idolize it, and instead try to practicalize. That's what I wanted to say. Instead, practicalize it. Don't idolize it, practicalize it. Instead, turn it into something practical. I don't know the right word for it, but you catch the gist. Turn it into something practical, man. Physical things, make connections. It has to become tangible. Otherwise, again, you're gonna get used. So join groups, you know, do whatever you gotta do. Okay, that also ties into the importance of grounding, which was like the first message. And then when you're aligned like that and you're grounded, then things can really take off. All right, so that's all that. Yeah, the High Priestess. Let's see what else we have. I don't even think I want to pull any cards. I think I just want to leave that there, like a quick little message. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So thanks for watching, guys.